Hello everyone, welcome back to IKC English. Good to see you all. Let's talk a little bit about congruence. So, congruence means when the verb and the person the verb is talking about fit together. So the form of the verb has to change sometimes. So, I wrote all the different person forms we have in English here. I, that means the person who's speaking. You, that is the person that is being spoken to. He, she, or it is someone being spoken about but not part of the conversation. He is a man, she is a woman, it is an animal or a thing. Plural and singular we have here. So singular, that's one person, and plural is two or more. So here, we, first person plural, that is when you're talking about more people and it includes yourself. You is when you're talking to more people, and they, that's talking about more people that do not include you or the person you're talking to. So, these are all the forms that a verb has to have, but in English, mostly it just has one form and then there is one place it changes. And that's where the congruence comes in. So, let's take a verb, to walk. What is to walk? Just means walking, not running, but walking. And to walk is congregated in a normal way. So first we have the normal form here, to walk. And this one we actually use in almost all of them, except one. So, I walk. See, it's the same. You walk. And now comes the tricky one. He, she, or it walks. This little s is the one you have to remember in English. So the rest of them, walk, walk, and we walk, you walk, and they walk. Yeah, so it's actually fairly easy. There's only one exception to this. So most verbs in English will just be one form, use it all the way, and just put an s in the third person singular. So if you're talking about one person or one thing, that is not the person or thing you are talking to, then you have to put an s. You have to be careful with this, okay? Yes, and then we have a few words that are more complicated than this. There are some that are irregularly conjugated, so they will not look like this. And a couple of those are to be and to have. And these are very important, so we'll just go through them. To be, that is, to be something. I am angry, I am a person. Can be anything. Okay. So this is the basic form, to be, but it has nothing to do with the rest of them. So, the first form is I. To be is I am. See, nothing to do with each other. You are. He, she, or it is. We are, you are, and they are. Okay, so a good thing about this is there is are. This one just goes through all of the plural ones, we, you, and they, and it's also the singular you. So singular second person is also are. So when it's you you always say are, no matter if it's singular or plural. And the rest of them you just have to learn. So you need to learn it as a thing in your head. You just say, I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are. Alright, try saying that with me. I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are. Great. And that one you just have to learn, because it's very important in English and you'll need it a lot of times. Now, to have. This is to own something or to have something in your hands or your body or something. It can be a lot of things. So, to have we use a lot also. And this is pretty normal. It's because it goes I have, right? So it's the same, just like walk, which is the normal one. And you have, he, she, it has. Oh, sorry. We have, you have, they have. So, as you can see, this one is normal all the way except here. And this one's not just haves. It would be like walks, you just put an S, but here you take away the VE. And that's just something you do with this verb. So in English we have some rules that are general, like the S, but there will always be some exceptions. So some verbs that act differently. And it's a good idea to just listen for them, and that's the easiest way to learn them. So listen to a lot of English and eventually you will get it on your spine. Yes, that's something we say in Danish that makes no sense in English, sorry. Alright, so this one, this conjugation, is the most normal one. And you have to have that one under control. To be, you'll need all the time, so you need to remember that as well. And it's the same with to have. So now that you know those, you are very ready to speak a lot of English, so please do so. Have a great day, and God bless.